Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
And then they returned to Tanya's home.
So, Tanya!
Hey!
Dad, what the fuck? Get off! What you want to do?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't take the lies.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Yeah, we got it right now. They're heading south.
I'm tired of the excuses.
This is something that I've got to know.
They're together right now. There they are. Let's go.
What's up, homie? Who are you, homie?
Did you do this to me? Stop! Ow! Stop!
You better get right with God.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching Cheaters. Please meet Chris Gideon, a forthright gentleman displeased with his girlfriend's carefree perspective of their relationship. Compelled to uncover her intentions, Chris connects with Cheaters for a solution.
Chris Gideon, age 28, a model worried that the powerful bond that he shares with his girlfriend is now gone.
Man, she's just not the same girl anymore. She's hot and cold. She's not affectionate anymore like she used to be. She's spending a lot of time at the salon, a lot of time just away. She's avoiding me. We used to call each other and talk, even if we didn't see each other. If I was out of town doing work, we would call at least and talk for like 10 minutes. Now she just kind of texts me, text messages me. I would call her to make plans. We would, make plans earlier in the day, in the morning or the day before. And she'll get fast food. She'll get some food on the way home. And, not hungry, just try to avoid plans. And then when she gets home, she just starts up with me. I'll be all ready to go, and then she'll start up with me like I'm crazy, just to start an argument just so she can get out of it. And I could tell she's trying to start something. And, every time I come in the salon, everybody like, hey, what's up, Chris? Everybody that works there, they know me, kind of like a Norm from Cheers thing, But this one particular time, I come in, and everybody just kind of stares, and you hear a few little whispers in the back from a few of the people who work there, and I kind of played it off like like I didn't hear it, and just kind of went in there like everything was going on, and spoke to everybody, and I went up to her and I kissed her on the cheek, and she was like, I don't want that here, right? I tried to kiss her on the cheek, and she moved away. She used to be there for me emotionally, I used to kind of talk to her about just things that I had been through in my past that's kind of shaped who I am, and she used to be my rock, When a lot of times it's hard for men to be vulnerable, and when that came, she was my rock, and I don't have that no more. I don't have that no more. It's almost like a chore for her to hang with me now and to be with me. And emotional ties are almost null and void. It's just like we go through the motions. The relationship has been dead, man, for the past couple weeks. It's been totally dead.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Tanya Sharon, age 28, a hairdresser suspected of fooling around behind her adoring boyfriend's back. Investigation day 4. With all the case facts thoroughly examined, Cheater's operatives commence with the inquiry by stationing field agents at the suspect's residence. After 3 days, Cheater's PIs finally catch a break when suspect Tanya Sharon leaves her apartment. Cheater's agents observe suspect Sharon and her unidentified companion exiting the residence and making their way out of the vicinity in suspect Sharon's vehicle. Arriving at a neighborhood bar, suspect Sharon and company make it obvious that their relationship consists of more than just casual friendship. The two kiss on several different occasions before departing the congested establishment. After a wonderful evening together, the couple is followed back to her residence, and hours later, suspect Sharon's new love interest finally splits, closing the day's investigation. Investigation Day 6. As dusk draws near, Cheater's intelligence waits patiently for a sign of activity at suspect Sharon's residence. Ready for another night on the town, suspect Sharon and her companion, now identified as Justin Sandler, emerge from her home in a somewhat covert manner. The two enter suspect Sharon's vehicle and begin their trek to an unknown destination. Several miles away, suspect Sharon and companion Sandler visit a fancy restaurant to celebrate their budding romance. Unable to keep their hands to themselves, the lovebirds intertwine while approaching the entrance. A while later, the two wrap up the evening and drive back to suspect Sharon's cozy apartment. Companion Sandler evidently plans to stay the night since he retrieves some clothes from his truck before gaining entry into suspect Sharon's home. Investigation Day 11. After 5 frustrating days, Cheater's operatives resume surveillance outside suspect Sharon's abode. A familiar vehicle approaches as Cheater's PIs patiently wait for signs of activity. Companion Sandler parks his truck and once again enters suspect Sharon's home unannounced. A few minutes later, the two exit and take off in suspect Sharon's sports car. The pair continues their courtship, arriving at a bar frequented by those who subscribe to an alternative lifestyle. Suspect Sharon apparently has little respect for Chris and much less for herself, as exhibited in this recorded phone call.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Hey, what's up, baby girl? What you doing?
Oh, walking around this mall, me and my cousin.
You at the mall again, huh?
Yeah, she had to bring something back, so I'm kind of like browsing around in a few other stores myself.
So what's up with us getting together later?
Actually, I have a meeting to go to like around 7. It's a little deal for the hair show, so yeah, if you want to call, I can call you back like when I'm finished.
Oh, yeah, just call me.
Okay, sweetie. Bye.
Satisfying the burden of proof, Cheater's intelligence calls home all field operatives. Coming up, the confrontation.
With Tanya's secret agenda brought to light, Cheaters locates Chris to alert him of the results. Riddled with apprehension, Chris finds solidarity at Cheaters.
Chris, thanks for being here tonight. It's been some time since you first contacted the show. When you did that, you had some questions regarding what was taking place in your relationship with Tanya. We've been able to gather some information that our detectives thought you'd be interested in seeing. Are you ready to take a look at that now?
Yeah.
Chris, as our investigation started, we had a detective that was stationed outside of Tanya's apartment. On this evening, a gentleman arrives, knocks on her door, and is seen shortly thereafter leaving with Tanya. Our detective follows them until they arrive at a bar, and you can see what's going on inside. After leaving that establishment, they go to another, I don't know if this was a theater with a bar in it. Spend some more time together, as you can see, and obviously as they go down the stairs, he's quite comfortable placing his hands on her. Once they left, he takes her back to her apartment, spends quite some time inside before leaving. On this day, Chris, our detectives were again outside Tanya's apartment. The same gentleman shows up, They go to a bar that's known for its trendy patrons, spend some time there. And they leave, stop at a donut shop, and spend some time inside. As they leave, they make one more stop at a bookstore, and then they return to Tanya's home again. The reason that we had to have you come out this evening, Chris, is because we do know that Tanya is in the company of this gentleman tonight. Would you like to ask her directly what her intentions were with your relationship?
Yeah, I do. I do.
We call the detective right now. Yeah, we just finished a briefing. Okay, she picked him up about an hour ago. Okay. They stopped off at a couple of different stores. We have 2 teams that are on them right now. Okay.
Right, just hanging out, huh?
All right.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna load up. I'll call you when we're on the road. We're on the move right now. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hang on. Yeah. They got a flat. The detective's following them. We're rolling right now. All right, we're on our way right now. Rather than seeing where they're gonna go, we're just gonna try and catch them where they are right now. We're less than 3 minutes away. It's already on. Hey guys, let's hurry up. They've got the donut on. I see you right now. We're at a red light. Okay, that's them right there. All right, everybody, be careful. Watch yourself. Come out on my side, all right?
Okay.
What's up, T? Tanya, what's up? What's this? Hey, bro. What's up, dog? Hey, dog. What's up, dog? Come on, man. What the hell you want? Break that up. You don't want to do nothing? No, man. What you want to do, partner?
Come on. Come on.
What's up, Tanya?
Hey, hey.
What? Gang, what the fuck? Get off.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Get off. What you want to do?
Chris, calm down for a second, all right? No, it's not about him, okay? This is your chance
You
to
better keep
ask.
this cat off me. What you walking out for?
Tanya, could you explain what you're doing with this gentleman?
It's with my friend. Oh my God, it's just.
Well, we know what's been happening.
Babe, get in the car. Hanging out with your girls from the salon and some hair appointment and all that.
There you go. Have a conversation.
What you lie for?
Why'd you have to put me on TV?
What you mean why I had to put you on TV? Because you wouldn't talk to me. This is the only reason I can get you to act right. My mom gonna see this?
My mom's gonna see
What you think, I'm gonna have to go back to work and see, and people gonna see all this? You got me out here acting a fool over this glass joke right here?
Did she tell you that she was in a relationship at all?
Said she was in a relationship, past abusive relationship, man. She left the guy alone. He keeps on bothering her. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, that crying ain't gonna work, man. I ain't with all these old sob stories. Drama queen anyway. You ain't gonna talk to me?
I don't have anything to say to
You ain't gonna talk to me?
You are totally embarrassed.
Well, you just come get all your up out of my house.
I will come and
You
get
come
my
get your out of my house. Man, I ain't got nothing to say with her, man. I ain't got nothing to say to her. You a hoe.
Tanya, you have to talk to me. Okay?
Got me here acting a fool. Say, get away, man.
You would have been able to avoid this.
Baby, you all right?
She's okay.
I hope you get what you deserve, T.
Come on. Come on, baby.
I'll see you later, partner.
I'm done, man.
messed up my whole day, man. I mean, I care about it. I put a lot of time, and I invested a lot of time and work in this relationship, you know? And I don't know if I was pressuring her too much or I gave her too much space. I don't even know where I went wrong in it, you know? It's just like she took my heart and she just squeezed it, you know, and just threw it out the window, man. I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to think right now. I can't believe this even actually happened. I can't believe it came to this.
Subsequent to the confrontation, Chris informs family and friends that his relationship is now over. Stay tuned as Cheaters imparts his long-term goals for the days to come. But first, Cheaters welcomes Tammy Basaldua. Tammy describes how emotions overwhelmed her when she realized the depth of her husband's betrayal.
Tammy Basaldua, age 31. Tammy reminisces about the day she gathered the courage to confront her lying husband.
I was looking for some relief. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew something was happening with the relationship, and that's when I came to Danny, and he said, "Hey, you know about this show. You know, are you willing to do this?" And, you know, I explained my situation with finances. He said, "Hey, you know, this show can help you out." I said, "I'm willing to do it." I said, I'm not going crazy here. I can't function at work. You know, I'm not able to cook. I'm always crying. I'm in bed, ignoring the kids. And he said, "Well, I can help you out." Yeah. What is going on? What's going on?
Security, please, hurry.
What the?
Come on, stop.
I told you. Your ass is dead now. You too.
We're with Cheaters and
You too. I don't give if you were talking or not. Your ass told me that you were out with your buddies. That's what you told me. How could you? With this? It was hard. I mean, even though I got all my frustrations out, he didn't understand what I was going through after that. He thought it was nothing to him, and yet, you know, for me, that was difficult for me because I was with these kids, you know, our kids, and he was out lying to me when I really trusted, you know, this person I've been with for 8.5 years, I trusted, and for him to do something like that was really traumatic for me and for the kids. It's hard for me to even accept it now that he would do something like this. All those pages that she was giving to you, she's lying to me, you're lying to me, and you came home that night crying, talking about it's a couple that you're seeing? You're not seeing a couple. That's the apartment that you're over. You know what? Everything you got, it's gone. It torments and it messes up, you know, everything that you had built up, and for the people to see what it does to a person, how they're broke down, and how lives are ruined from something like this, especially the kids.
For more information on these and other cases, log on to cheaters.com. Despite his best efforts, Chris Gideon says he's having difficulty sleeping due to the thoughtless actions of Ms. Sharon. Chris insists that his self-esteem will soon recover and brighter days lie ahead. But for now, post-breakup heartache dominates the majority of his day. On a brighter note, Chris reports that he's lost 8 pounds and has begun another relationship with a very special lady. Tanya Sharon hesitates to discuss her personal life, but does want to clear her name. Under the circumstances, Ms. Sharon says her actions are justifiable due to the fact that Chris has a dual personality. She claims that on any given day, Chris transforms into an uncaring monster who treats women like objects. She does admit, however, that he also shows an occasional sweet side. Fed up with the ups and downs, Ms. Sharon elects to see what other men have to offer. As for his part, Justin Sandler says he's proud to be Ms. Sharon's boyfriend despite the adversities of an interracial relationship. Mr. Sandler speculates that Chris was so upset because Tanya chose to date someone outside her race.
All done, sir.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Mr. G.